Hello, everybody.
Hello, Professor Darpinyan.
Hello, everybody. Very nice to see you all. And my greetings to all participants. My greetings to our chair, Ruben Elamirian. It's a great initiative, I think, having this summer school on Armenia and the world, building sustainable future. We are now in a very interesting and very difficult stage of human development, I think. And we all not depending on whether we are a part of developed world or a part of developing world, we are now facing with the greatest challenge, I think, for the humanity, for human beings, because we have to understand at this stage, at this point, at this very difficult point of our development, who we are, how we are connected, is there a common agenda, what are the development rules which we have to follow. And I'm not sure that there is a common answer to these questions. What we see from the recent developments, we see that the world is separating, is going towards separation, bordering, not integrating, not sharing. America at first. Europe is trying to find out their own identity, which they lost. I think they lost because of this pandemic situation. We saw that even the developed countries, European countries, they were not in a position to share with each other their challenges, and they prefer to separate, prefer to make borders first, to understand what's going on internally, and then start to cooperate, which is not good, I think. So who we are human beings. We have to understand that we are human beings, and this planet belongs to each and every of us. This planet is ours, and there is not going to be another planet. Not depending on what Elon Musk is doing or dreaming. It is great, is okay, but this planet is ours. We live here, and we're going to die here. And it belongs to each and every of us. This we have to understand. And as soon as we understand this, we have to agree that the responsibility is common. And we have to share this responsibility again, not depending on how wealthier you are, how big you are, or how small you are. We have to understand that we are human beings, and we are equal, both in our rights and in our responsibilities. This is the first point I think we have to mention here. The second question is how are we connected? And the answer is, to me, the answer is very simple. We are connected by and through values, through common values, which we have to share. And we have to be based on our common values rather than to search and to look for differences. We have to be based on our similarities rather than to look for the differences. And the current world unfortunately shows that we prefer to be based on our differences rather than to follow our similarities, to strengthen, to make the similarities stronger, to understand each other better, to become bigger by introducing each to other, by understanding each other. And I think that we have to be focused on common values, sharing values, cultural identity, which is, I mean, each and every cultural identity is a part of a common value. This also should be understood. There is no identity which could be prevailing. There is identity which could be a part of a common identity, a human being's identity. This is what we have to understand all, not depending, again, whether we represent the developing countries or developed world. It doesn't matter. We have to be based on common values. Cultural identity, by understanding each other, we are getting bigger. We are thinking bigger. And by sharing these values, we become more rich. Again, enriching each other. This is also very, I think this is the only way. This is the only way. And is there a common agenda? There is a great initiative of the United Nations on sustainable development. There are 17 goals of sustainable development, and I think you are very familiar of that. You know, and we have to share, we have to work, we have to activate all our initiatives in order to reach these goals, because again, this pandemic shows that there cannot be a rich and wealthy country which is separated from the world. Again, not depending what's going on currently, not depending on the first reaction to the pandemic, even from the side of developed countries. The United Nations. Yesterday, I saw the information about when President Trump is making this announcement that remdesivir, the medicine which treats the coronavirus, and he said 90% of remdesivir is bought and booked for Americans, you know. And to my mind, it's not something you have to be very proud of. And from the European countries, I think only Germany officially said that whatever it will be found, whatever will be produced as a mean of curing, as a mean of treating, will be shared. Will be shared to the world. Sharing to the world, whatever you achieve. And what are these values which have to share? Education, science, culture. This is something which does not require borders, does not even accept bordering. I mean, how you can stop scientific development? There's no way. There's no way. I mean, if there's a good scientist somewhere with no mean of developing their scientific research, they can find somewhere else. I mean, you see this great interaction between scientists all over the world. And I think the political science, and you represent now many countries from all over the world. You are not only, I mean, I see there are Armenians, but not only Armenians, there are also representatives of other cultures and other civilizations, other nations, other governments. And you see, we have to share, we have to integrate whatever we achieve in terms of education, science, and culture. And I think this is the way. This is the way out of this, not only pandemic, but this very serious problem of, first of all, the philosophical problem of understanding, which we have now in this planet. So my greetings to you all. It's my pleasure that you join us with this very interesting initiative.